played over here a few years ago on tour with a different band.
And you played here?
Oh, I played here a lot,
Used to
yeah,
live
when I
here.
lived here, but
Yeah.
this band is the first, yeah, it's our first tour, but we're looking forward to it.
Say yes.
Of course,
Yeah.
Way better.
Pretty good.
Don't slag anyone off.
I mean, we've all been playing in bands for years and everything, so.
Yeah, and we pride ourselves on being a good live band. We take a lot of care of that, you know. So I'm sure we'll be better than some, but maybe not all of them, who knows. Or maybe all of them.
Probably all of them.
Yeah.
Except for Duke Spirit.
It was a long process because we actually did a lot of it ourselves in a garage. We went to a proper big studio to do drums and basics, but then we just took it away, and I think we got better sounds and more out there sounds because of it, but it took a little while.
A lot of experimentation.
Yeah, a lot.
But that's why it ended up sounding so good, I think. We spent a lot of time getting it to sound exactly how we wanted it. We're using a lot more sounds than we would, like live a lot. We use backing tracks and
We have a glockenspiel.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
don't forget the glockenspiel.
I know.
That's an important part. Yeah, it's huge. Giant.
12-string guitar.
Well,
The Maestro 12-string guitar.
And the boy-girl vocal. It's,
Yeah.
it's more
Harmonies.
more gentle than the things we did before. And I tried San Francisco and Seattle was just like here, with American. It rains all the time. San Francisco was too small, and LA just ended up there because it seemed like on the cusp of getting more modern, if that makes any sense, you know, more cosmopolitan, not so like all American sunshine and Hollywood kind of thing, you know. It had an edge to it that I liked, so that's why I stayed. They're not from LA either, so we all moved there. It was kind of...
You don't really meet too many people in LA that are actually from LA. Yeah.
Most of the ones that grew up there don't like it anymore, which is bizarre.
Or they're complete nutters.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah, it's too big, really. There's a ton of bands, you know, it seems like a truck in a busload of musicians every day, especially the neighborhood that we live in, and, you know, it's pretty crazy. I don't know what the last count was, but thousands, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like here, it's like London, you know. It's a good community. I mean, there's a few bands that we have things in common with, and it's a nice little, you know, thing to have, a little scene almost, you know.
It's on iTunes now, actually. I think it just went up on iTunes maybe a couple days ago, starting to see downloads. And Holes into the Night, we have a free download of that available, which is pretty cool. And we're going to have physical copies in stores on April 15th. Got distribution through Cargo. We've got beautiful vinyl. Oh my goodness, the cover art is gorgeous.
And the vinyl itself is really nice too.
Yeah,
I'm not going to give it away, but you'd be pretty pleased when you pull that one out.
it's yummy. Yummy vinyl.
Yeah.
You guys have an Arizona ashtray. That's where I grew up. Arizona. You don't ever want to go there, by the way.
No?
No.
It's hot as hell.
Full of nutters. Two of his friends came to town, two girls, they brought their guns. Just because they thought
They came to stay with me and they brought
they
guns.
should probably
yeah.
bring one,
Oh my
you know, when you shoot it, because LA was dodgy.
That's incredible. Those are great stories.
I know when I don't like how they dress.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. I know when I hate it, and I just don't give them the time of day sometimes because of that.
I always like a good photo shoot. You know, if you
Yeah.
see a band that has really good photos, kind of like sleek and modern, kind of draws my eye to them. But of course I have to listen to the music before
Yeah.
I go into it.
And I guess I never really thought about it, but now that you asked me, I guess it's not really fair, but I guess I do sort of care about how.
Yeah, there's even bands I liked on record, and then I went to see them, and it was like, Jesus, are you sure?
Yeah.
That's what you're
Right, the
wearing?
moo-moo?
And we'd like to thank Art Rocker too.
Yeah,
Art Rocker rocks.
Thanks.
yeah, absolutely.